In the communist and socialist system, they usually remove the religion first. But the problem is that when you remove the religion, what happens? People really become incredibly superstitious. People have to be kept this amount of ignorance on purpose so they don't rise and fight for their rights. Hi guys! Welcome to my channel. My name is Yeonmi Park. I'm a North Korean defector human rights activist. Today in this video, I am going to talk about superstition in North Korea. It's an interesting time to even talk about this because North Korea actually somehow found a way to linking it to COVID-19 to superstition. Right now in North Korea, they call COVID-19 as devil's virus. They literally think devil made this virus to get people to sick. The regime telling people don't go outside when the wind blows from certain country to their direction. They think they're gonna get it through the wind, and asking people don't leave their door and go outside. And the other thing that what this COVID-19 is related to the devil is that the regime telling people, oh, if you touch anything that's coming from other countries, you're gonna get the COVID. And that is not the truth, right? Like most of times we just get the COVID with the in-person contact, and by touching the surface you can get it, but it's hard. Once you you touch something, it can last there for 9 days, and if you don't get enough of the virus, you might not even get the virus even though if you touch it. And using this reason, the regime is completely blocking every imports from other countries. Kim Jong-un used to buying these fancy cars, Swiss cheese, cognac, everything from other countries. And even the elites in Pyongyang was heavily relying on buying things from other countries. And this is really a big trouble for the elites right now, that they are running out of toilet papers, like in the US, in the beginning of the COVID. But at least we are making more toilet papers. North Korea virtually makes nothing. Their factories, everything is completely destroyed. They cannot really make anything. And even the top elite in Pyongyang gets severely struggling with this virus. And moving on to that superstition that I was talking about in the beginning. In the communist and socialist system, they usually remove the religion first. But the problem is that when you remove the religion, what happens? People really become incredibly superstitious. I haven't been to any countries that was more superstitious than North Korea. Oh, the things like I heard from my grandmas and elders, like endless. They told me not to, cut my nails at night because that will get ghosts come to me. Don't make the pillows flat, vertical, then that will invite the thieves. Don't comb my hair at night, that will bring ghosts. Don't look at the mirrors at night, it will bring another ghost. I don't know why they keep talking about the ghosts in North Korea, seriously. There's so many rules, you don't step on if there's a door, there's sometimes there be door when you close the door, there's something in the middle or something, and then you don't step on that, you don't step on the pillow, you put this in a certain way, and when you eat something, you don't eat it from when there's double, bowl or something, double plate. Then they think you're gonna get into accident or gonna die. If the spider comes to your house at night, they think some kind of guest gonna come to you tomorrow. It's everybody's so nothing scientific about anything they believe. It's just all superstition. And in a way that was way more stressful than I think it was way more stressful than here. Of course, we don't have a lot of those here in free countries. Regime does ban superstition, but they cannot really completely eradicate it because people's only hope usually comes from this. Imagine you are living in this hermit kingdom right now, right? you really virtually have no hope. They don't know when this dictatorship is gonna end, when the hardship is gonna go away. And when people born, your status is already determined by your family connection. There's really no way, even if you work hard, you will never overcome for like your status and the class in the system. And therefore people, go to this superstition, the people very regularly, and before they go on trips, they ask them, somebody's sick, somebody's getting married, they check with them. These ladies underground or men, not making a lot of money, but do make some money, and they're like actually professions called like Mudang. Those ladies do these sort of things. And I know tons of my defectors told me that before they escape, they had to go give some money to these Mudang ladies and ask them, which night should I cross the river? And they tell them like, oh, on this night, on this direction, go towards like east or west. The man from the west gonna rescue you. And they ask like, can I go to South Korea? They tell them like, oh, if you go downtown, you're gonna get arrested. And then North Koreans like relying on these mudangs, not the internet or actual information. And that's the thing, like I cannot really tell North Korean people like don't believe in superstition, because that's the really only comfort they have that is going on in their life. And it's also another irony is that even though North Korea was trying to eradicate all the old things, all the traditions, and getting rid of all this religion, and making bringing only the scientific proven things to the country, but their like method of doing everything is going backwards. And in this 21st century, right, like my grandma was telling me, don't look at the mirror at night, like don't comb my nails at night, comb my hair at night. It's like, and like who would believe this? Like people actually in this 21st century believing this stuff in North Korea. I mean, it is funny to the point it really like saddens me that people have to be kept this amount of ignorance on purpose so they don't rise and fight for their rights. And regime just like let North Korean people be this way, in this most ignorant way where there's no dignity for them to be alive. Anyway guys, thank you for watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you next time.